just 15 miles from the hustle and bustle of Times Square, and only a stone's throw from one of Westchester's busiest thoroughfares sits a more than century-old landmark where legends like Seabiscuit have long galloped to victory.
A photo finish.
The Empire City Casino is also home to one of the largest gaming floors in the nation.
We welcome more annual visitors here than the Statue of Liberty.
But now the iconic property is on the brink of transformation.
It's something that we as MGM have been looking forward to since the day that we arrived here in New York.
General Manager Ed Domingo is the man taking the reins as the high-stakes competition for a full-scale gaming license hits a fever pitch. The application process is finally here. What is your mindset like right now?
Oh my gosh, we couldn't be more excited. It has been a long time coming, and we are getting ready to hopefully show the world soon what we have envisioned for this facility, what we have prepared for this community.
Domingo recently agreed to give us his first sit-down interview and even cleared out the casino floor.
It takes an act of God in the Gaming Commission to be able to clear the floor and get filming out here, but we're happy to do it.
Yeah, I see a lot of security surrounding us right now.
Absolutely.
Domingo made it clear from the get-go why MGM believes it was a smart bet to roll the dice on Yonkers.
We know that this is going to be an incredibly competitive process. As you said, these licenses to operate casinos in and around New York City are some of the most valuable that have ever existed anywhere. And we know that there is tremendous competition out there. We feel really good about our chances.
You mentioned your competitors. We're talking about Wynn, Hard Rock, Caesars. Why should the gaming committee select MGM over all those others?
Well, it's a great question. Those are incredible companies with great histories and great operations. We believe that MGM is a premier operator. We're a global Fortune 500 brand. We operate casinos and resorts the world over, and we've shown that we do things the right way.
For the first time, Domingo also revealed an additional $850 million investment should MGM win a license to create 3 new luxury restaurants, a floor-to-ceiling sports book, and a state-of-the-art entertainment center to draw in big acts, such as
Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga, the Jonas Brothers, Aerosmith. The list goes on and on.
Let's talk job creation now. I know that you are expecting an expansion to create 13,000 direct and indirect jobs, but I want to drill down. What kind of jobs are we talking about here? Minimum wage, union jobs? We checked heading into this interview, and the average casino worker in New York State made $48,000 last year. Are those the type of salary ranges we can expect here?
No, certainly not. I don't know which casinos you're checking upstate. You're definitely not checking ours, because our employees at this facility specifically make, I would put it on an argument that they're the highest wages and benefit packages of any casino in the country, arguably. We have many employees here who are making over 6 figures a year.
So realistically, how far off are we from seeing those help wanted signs? When do you think workers in Yonkers and the Bronx and beyond can expect to start applying for these jobs?
It's really up to the state, unfortunately. As soon as they give us the indication that that license is going to be in hand, we'll have to start making those decisions.
You've got the Lincoln Park section of Yonkers. To the other side, you've got the Beverly Crest Homeowners Association. Have you sat down with those groups and those homeowners to address their concerns? We have heard people talking about traffic.
We've been sitting down with those community members, those neighborhood associations for years now. We sit down with them regularly.
How much gambling revenue are you forecasting this project to generate should you get the license?
So currently, this facility is, not a lot of people know this, but this is one of the biggest casinos anywhere in the country already. And we generate more tax dollars for the state of New York than almost any other entity. Since this casino opened in 2006, we've generated $4.4 billion in education funding. It's over $300 million a year. We expect that number to continue to grow.
Give me a ballpark of the figures that you're forecasting.
Yeah, so, I mean, we're a $600 million gross gaming revenue property today. We think that number easily goes up to $1 billion.
And when you're talking about $1 billion, $1 billion, these are huge numbers. But we did hear similar projections back when those 4 casinos were selected upstate to receive licenses several years ago. Yet almost all of them have fallen short of revenue targets. Why are you confident that the same thing wouldn't happen here in Yonkers?
Tara, that's a great question. I've worked in a variety of markets in my time in this industry. Our company has operated in a variety of different markets. The key to any development project is to understand the population of an area and the discretionary income in an area.
Let's play a game of hypothetical, shall we?
Sure.
There are 3 downstate licenses up for grabs. Let's say you get one of them, the other one goes to Resorts World at Aqueduct, and the third goes to an operator somewhere down in Manhattan. Aren't you at all concerned that the downstate market for gambling will become oversaturated at some point?
Honestly, I'm not. If you look at the markets like Chicago, Philadelphia, all these cities where they've added casinos over the years, and you look at the number of casinos, the number of operators you have in those places versus the number that we're talking about putting in New York City, in and around the city, I think that there's plenty there for everyone to draw from.
Now all MGM has to do is play their cards right. Tara Rosenblum, News 12.